Lying will ruin your life. Lying will ruin your goddamn life.
Opportunity to be back into the spotlight. You know what I mean? And that's what you have with Floyd. So, you know, I think Floyd has to make a decision.
Floyd Mayweather, it's a bad situation for Floyd because the last thing Floyd wants in his life is more legal problems.
That's true.
He doesn't want that. But what I wonder is, with so many smooth transactions that Floyd has been a part of, jewelry-wise, in the last 4 or 5 years, longer than that actually, what went wrong in this particular transaction?
It's so funny.
Kevin Hart roasts Floyd Mayweather over his exaggerated $42 million property claim, saying, "Lying will ruin your life." Hart mocks Mayweather's obsession with flaunting wealth, adding that his constant need to show off has already damaged both his credibility and personal reputation. According to Hart, Mayweather's lies are finally catching up with him.
You can cancel Christmas. It's over for you. You hear me? It's over for you. Oh boy. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail.
Kevin Hart didn't hold back when news surfaced about Floyd Mayweather's latest financial boasts. Known for his sharp wit, Hart tackled Mayweather's outrageous property claims directly, making it clear that this isn't just extravagant anymore. It's downright delusional.
I want to talk about it. What the is going on, man? What the is going on?
Kevin and Floyd share a history. In a past interview, Kevin sat across from Mayweather and asked why everything in his life seems to revolve around money. Floyd didn't hesitate. He opened up about growing up with nothing, raised in a broken, hustling household where the streets shaped his mentality. For him, money wasn't just a symbol of success, it was a means of survival. That moment gave the world a deeper understanding of why Floyd wears his wealth like armor.
Talk to me.
Floyd Money Mayweather, baby. How you doing, man?
Well, you know how it is. Same old program.
Ask me to send my case.
It better be money.
You damn right it is.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if there's money in there, I need it.
White hand, take this so Floyd don't take it from me. Now, if you want to do whatever you want to do to white hand, that's on you.
Well, white hand gonna feel his black hand.
Yeah, well, look like white hand and up. Put your rope over there on the hook.
That you went through to get you to the place to where now it's about the money and you celebrate the money.
It was a long journey.
A long journey.
I come from a fighting family. 7 of us in a 1-bedroom in Jersey.
Goddamn.
Dad, was a hustler. A former fighter, hustler. You know, my mom had it, extremely hard, but, kept believing, kept working hard, and we made it happen.
Why do you think you were the one?
From day one, I knew it.
Floyd Mayweather's public image has always been drenched in cash. He treats bank balances like trophies and stacks of bills like badges of honor. From private jets to diamond-encrusted watches, his life revolves around the art of the flex. Social media overflows with snapshots of his extravagant purchases, where flaunting wealth is his way of displaying power. But the more he shows off, the more people begin to question if the spectacle is all that remains.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
Mayweather always took pride in doing business on his own. No managers, no advisors, just him making all the calls. In the boxing world, that's rare. Most athletes rely on professionals. But Floyd saw it as a badge of honor, proof that he could outsmart the system. However, running everything solo also meant he bore the full weight when things went wrong. What once looked like genius now comes off as recklessness. With no one double-checking the numbers, Mayweather's empire may have been built on shaky ground, and now the cracks are starting to show.
I think with Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to as well, if he didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's, can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him. And but he does, everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training-wise, man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like top boys. I just thought, don't worry, because I love a row, I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, what sting coming at my ass?
Floyd's refusal to let anyone else handle his finances has led to legal trouble, like the lawsuit from a jeweler who claimed Mayweather took off with high-end pieces and never paid for them. There was no negotiation, no talk of a future payment plan. Mayweather allegedly brushed it off, simply saying he forgot.
All right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleimanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
That kind of arrogance suggests a man who believes the rules don't apply to him. These aren't just rumors. They're documented in official legal filings.
He likes his jewelers, he's got his jewelers that he likes, but also if he sees a piece he likes, he's gonna buy it.
It's almost as if he fights to support his jewelry buying habit.
It's pretty true. I mean, look at the way that we've seen this. What happened in Miami this week, though, was not the case. I mean, it's not like he went in there and made somebody rich. As a matter of fact, it ended up with the cops being called. We are being told that he walked into a place called the Diamond Club Fine Jewelry Shop in Miami and was looking at stuff, and when the jeweler busted out a very expensive stone, an argument ensued between Floyd and the jeweler. Now, it's unclear exactly what they were arguing about, but intensely and so quickly that the cops were called to the jewelry store, and Floyd ended up leaving without buying anything, left. So he wasn't there to speak with cops when cops arrived, but what usually results in financial, an explosion resulted in the cops being called. This is a bad situation for everybody involved, don't you guys think?
Yes, bad situation for the jeweler because they didn't get their windfall of money from Floyd Mayweather. It's a bad situation for Floyd because the last thing Floyd wants in his life is more legal problems.
That's true.
He doesn't want that. But what I wonder is, with so many smooth transactions that Floyd has been a part of jewelry-wise in the last 4 or 5 years, longer than that actually, what went wrong in this particular transaction?
It's so funny. Babcock, you can attest to this too. We've been calling everybody connected to this. Floyd's camp ain't saying anything.
Journalists trying to verify Floyd's massive real estate deals were met with a maze of contradictions. One representative claimed the deals were real, but refused to go on the record.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably 62
think
buildings.
About it. If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents, let them move out, and then build a skyscraper.
Right. Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Floyd continues to spend like royalty, but rumors of bankruptcy persist. Joe Rogan recently took a jab at him for still doing exhibition fights, saying, "It's clearly about the money." Rogan pointed out that someone with real wealth doesn't keep chasing quick paydays. What once looked like a victory lap now seems more like survival mode, as Mayweather clings to an image he can no longer afford to maintain.
Money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive, though, but...
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Think they give them to him?
Yeah.
No one can deny Floyd's skill in the ring, but his non-stop self-praise has started to wear thin, even with his own fans. He constantly compares himself to legends and claims no one in boxing history has accomplished what he has. What may have once come across as confidence now just sounds like empty noise.